Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to the Not So Ideal Muslimah podcast. I'm your host, Smina Bibi, and in today's episode, we're diving into the overwhelming number of decisions women face in our modern world. Let's explore how making the decision to prioritize our relationship with Allah can help us navigate these sea of choices. So let's get started. Right. Have you ever stopped to think about how many decisions you make in a single day? Right, we have like over 60,000 thoughts, but how many decisions are you making? And it's astonishing. I was at Starbucks with my friend Iram, and she turned to me and goes, Smina, help me decide what drink to get. And yes, it's such a profound moment, right? It got me thinking about the stark contrast between the decisions faced by women in, say, 1920, 1960s. You can tell I've been watching a lot of Downton Abbey because I think I'm stuck in that era, right? Or women of today. And I know I'm going to be generalizing here, but back in 1960s, right? Just like post-war, so after the war and people are sort of getting back into life, women had to make decisions centered around her home. Yeah, she was more of a homemaker. The household chores or the daily responsibilities, like what to cook, which laundry load to tackle, or which part of the house needed cleaning. And possibly, do I fancy mushy peas or a bit of curry sauce on me chips? I can't pull off the Yorkshire accent. I shall not try that again. Right, but then fast forward now. Fast forward to 2023, okay? And the decision making of that same homemaker. Right, the landscape has just drastically changed. Even before it's 9 a.m., a typical woman might have to decide on her exercise routine. Am I doing Pilates? Am I doing a bit of HIIT, Zumba? She'll then think that Ambreen across the road has said that HIIT was bad for you, so maybe she'll do Zumba instead. Then she's thinking about the clothes she's wearing. Are people going to say they're eco, natural, ethical? And then she goes into the bathroom, right? And it's is it time for my vitamin C now? Or is it retinol? I don't even know. Do they use retinol at night? I don't know. But yeah, right? And then you want to get your makeup on, so you want a bit of Huda on the cheeks, a bit of Kylie on the lips, a bit of Elizabeth Arden on the eyes, not forgetting Charlotte Tilbury to finish everything off, right? And that's all these decisions she's had to make about what to put on her face at this point. And then she's thinking, what else do I have to do? It's not even 9 a.m. and I am exhausted by just thinking about what's going through her mind, right? And a typical woman living in 2023, her brain is on fire. Do we then even wonder how easy it is to get distracted because we are told to make so many decisions every day? It's exhausting just thinking about it. By the time she's on her way to work, she's faced with yet another decision. What kind of Starbucks drink do I order? Tall, venti, grande, latte or cappuccino, hot or cold, almond, coconut, skim milk? The choices just seem endless. No wonder, right? No wonder our minds get overwhelmed and distracted. We are bombarded with decisions day in and day out. And amidst this chaos, how can we expect a woman to prioritize her relationship with Allah? Here is the key though, right? We need to bring our main purpose and the end goal of worshipping Allah to the forefront of every decision we make. By doing so, we eliminate unnecessary clutter and focus on what truly matters. It means that Zumba class and the yoga session can take a backseat because they don't align with your spiritual goals. We can now stick to activities like running or following a HIIT video And when it comes to consumer choices, we can turn to the ethical alternatives recommended by some wonderful influencers like the blushing giraffe on Instagram, right? I love her, and I don't even think she knows I'm mentioning her in this episode. I'll actually link her into the show notes, so if you want to, you can always give her a follow as well. But above all, right, the most important decision we can make is to prioritize our worship of Allah. When we place our relationship with Him at the forefront, it becomes easier to navigate the endless options and distractions of your daily life. So, my dear listeners, as you go about your day, remember to make a conscious decision to worship Allah. Let it guide your choices and simplify your decision-making process. And by doing so, you'll find peace, purpose, and clarity amidst the chaos of the modern world. Thank you for joining me, Jazakallah Khair, on this eye-opening exploration of decision making and our relationship with Allah. Remember, when we align our choices with our faith, we find balance and fulfillment. Stay tuned for more empowering episodes of the Not So Ideal Muslimah podcast. Assalamu alaikum fi imanullah.